When I exited Parallax, I sought out like-minded individuals. We worked together to prevent a full deployment of the MeshNet system. Brian Mulberry was one such person. We did not succeed in our efforts, obviously. Come to think of it, that event might have been what prompted Brian to take a more radical stance against technology. But yes, our motivations aligned for one. I will send a message downstairs. He will hand you one of my cards to make sure you... In the meantime, I'll get in touch with some other individuals I know and try to find out any other information about it. I'll be in contact. Of course. Good luck, Turing. I don't think Hayden's faith in you is misplaced. You are an impressive piece of technology.
Thank you, Dr. Fairlight. We'll be in touch. Should I call downstairs to have you discharged?
What the hell is wrong with you? I can't believe that you're still pulling the exact same shit you were years ago, but this time it's truly unreal. Do you even realize how bad impersonating a police officer is? It's a felony, jackass.
You getting on?
I should be slapping cuffs on you and dragging your sorry ass off right now.
Detective Rivers, wait! I'm sorry. The plan to lift your credentials and use them to access Hayden's apartment was entirely mine.
Sam, you want to play some Monopolies?
Also, I feel
come on,
necessary
why
to
not?
mention that though you are understandably upset, such language and imagery is beneath you as a respected officer of the law.
It's snowing here today, so I'm going to be playing a lot of video games, I think.
Great. The robot did it, huh? I guess I'll just take you to jail then instead. That what you want? Don't even try to take all the blame. I know that a certain someone lent you a helping hand. It isn't like you have the hardware to pull that off alone, little bot.
Well, to be honest...
Uh-oh.
Detective Rivers, I think I'll tell you the whole truth, since my friend here trusts you. Keep it under your hat, though, metaphorically. I am no ordinary ROM, but actually a prototype designed to be the first fully sapient machine. I suspect creating me is the main factor behind Hayden's disappearance.
Oh no.
Beyond his day-to-day research for Parallax.
This is such a boring game. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to delete it or not.
Okay. Hi, Turing. Well, that is a damn bigger problem than you first let on, huh, old pal? The first machine sapient. People are gonna have things to say about that. Especially the human revolution. Ugh. This is exactly what I wanted to avoid. You sure know how to get yourself dropped in the drink.
Bye-bye. Have a good day, Sammy.
What the hell am I supposed to do with the two of you?
Get some sunshine down there. Miss you.
I guess I'm letting you off the hook. This time, and only because this time I can let you get away with it safely. I doubt anyone will notice your manipulation of that NSFPD ROM, nor that I was apparently in two places at once. But mostly because I think you're right. Someone higher up in the department is trying to delay any search into Hayden's disappearance. Here's the story. Apparently, the investigations you ran into this morning were about the lock on the apartment door being reported broken by a neighbor. The building couldn't reach Hayden, so they went ahead and got it fixed on their own, but the NSFPD sent a bot to check things out and Standard procedure, treating it as a break-in. Have someone there for when Hayden shows up. Obviously, you and I know there's a bigger story. But when I filled out the missing person report, I was informed in no uncertain terms that I am to wait an entire 48 hours before I can upgrade the existing case. Why? Just on the off chance the door being busted and Hayden being missing are unrelated and my search... As if. There's a problem if you're so by the book you're getting paper cuts. And that was before all of this happened. The chief's not happy about whoever took the bot out. That's who they're after now. They want to...
Today's assault and the vandalization of our apartment will only make...
There's too many moving parts to piece anything together, and it's not fun trying to argue with the bureaucrats that one thing happened over another. These little incidents of smashing shit and spray paint sound more like Froyo Stand 2.0 to them than a serious...
And I suppose I won't be very useful as a witness to the kidnapping without explaining the makeup of my being to the entire department.
Look, it's not being squashed completely. But until there's undeniable proof Hayden was taken by force, they're gonna care more about the poor doorknob and some paint on the walls than him being missing. Which means somebody definitely has some influence. Enough to buy themselves time by forcing me to follow. Not that I will, but I'm gonna...
It sounds like it's...
Yeah. There's certainly a story here, but if you keep... I'd really rather you not be involved at all. I've got a bad feeling people are gonna end up dead over this. I don't want... And I really don't want to be the one making... Yeah. Just... here. Take this.
It's not. This is a medium range. It uses a low-power laser to create a channel of ionized gas to complete a circuit between the gun and the target, then discharges a considerable amount of current into the air. Think of it as a wireless taser. This is a more suitable personal defense weapon, and it is legal to carry in Neo-SF with... The neural scrambler we were attacked with uses a powerful electromagnetic field to disrupt That's far more dangerous and prone to be... You got lucky.
I told you to get a weapon, but you didn't, so I picked... Me either. I'll be in touch if I find anything out, but don't hold your breath. Back to the grind, I guess.
Thank you for your time. You should talk to the receptionist and formally check out before we go anywhere. We should also look for Dr. Fairlight. Look, they have a hat. Very good. Is no time to rest.
Hello, the name's Leon Decker. Fairlight messaged ahead that I needed to pass one of his cards on to you. Thanks for taking your time. The last gala he organized was full of Yeah, boss said you'd have a... I'm not really supposed to answer anything. Mostly... Started when I was just out of the military. I was looking for a gig from someone who wouldn't care that I was an army brat. North Korea. The old man pays me to guard his life, run a few errands for him, and play substitute arm candy most of it. Not terribly exciting, but I've already... You think sitting in that chair all... You know, the old man's talked to me about the things he used to do in his glory. He was cold and big. I think once he aged, he realized how lonely helping people's the only way he can. But hey, what do I know? Probably not. I grew up in Montana on a family farm. I didn't have my pa's farm hands, so I joined the military. Came home looking to do something a whole lot quiet. I didn't know at the time how boring quiet could be. No problem. I'll be around. You have a good day now.
Patient, my records indicate that you have been admitted for possible... You should currently be in your assignment. While I am truly delighted to see that you have regained consciousness, I must... An accidental discharge of a weapon is a serious event. Even non-lethal stunners can leave... Very well. I am prohibited by law from... But you should note, willful early termination of medical services releases this hospital and its parent company. Additionally, all test and medical data from your visit will be shared with our standard partners to help improve our services and offerings and to keep the price affordable. I am further required to inform you that this visit has expended the last of your year's governmentally mandated... Lastly, you will be required to provide payment or proof of private insurance for any... Please take care to fill out all forms thoroughly.
Your medical billing makes me good. You should look for more paying journalism work. Well, we're free to leave. I'm sure you'd like the chance. For such a clean place, it sure... You look good. If you're feeling up for it, we should go. They should still be waiting for us at start. Oh, by the way, while you were showering, I was able to replant your Crassula ovata. Don't forget to talk to it and give it some love. Either way, our next move is Stardust. With more of that, we'll...
Welcome.
Sorry, I don't think we've met before. You have a really cool... That's good, but we can do better. Majid may not have a memory for mixed drinks, but he loves listening to his patrons' problems. You'll have to let me or him know if you need any help. Hayden? Oh, you're who Majid... Oh, no, sorry. I've met him since he's a regular, but I've been out and about on business. Haven't seen him in weeks. Okay, I'm gonna get back to this, but don't feel bad if you need to interrupt me for something. Sure thing. Enjoy the...
Hey, y'all. How goes the search? Shit. Well, I can't say... I figured that they'd nab anything they needed the first time they hit the place. Huh. Any idea?
The walls had been spray painted with many grotesque human... It is possible that Hayden was targeted by the organization. While my development may have been a secret, a layman would not understand the critical differences between myself and a VI. Nor do I think the average... Equally likely, it is an effort to throw us off the trail of whose act... Right! Dr. Fairlight was very kind to point us... Hopefully we'll be able to get to the bottom of this...
Yannick Fairlight? When'd you run into him?
Oh, we were ambushed at the apartment.
What? Are y'all okay?
Yes, we made it to the nearby hospital, and Dr. We had a discussion with him about Hayden.
Well, shit. things sure are getting more serious. Y'all need to keep a sharp eye out. Being attacked?
I'm confident in our...
I can't... Fairlight always was a bit of a shut-in. He didn't make any more public appearances after the merger between them and Parallax, but he was... Nowadays, he shows up in the news once in a blue moon. But, well, it's all just rumor, but I've heard he holds a grudge about it hotter than the Clantons. I'd take care to look this particular horse in the mouth real... Good. Now while y'all were chasing your tails, I'm in. Once I'm in, I should be able to dig out Hayden's personal info file easily enough, including anything related. If Parallax is anything...
Fantastic, Tomcat. I knew Hayden's faith in you was not misplaced.
Well, that's where the rubber meets the road. Parallax actually has considerably better net security than the last time we cracked in. I'm gonna need physical access. I've got a good idea where a node for us to slice into is, but it ain't exactly in a nice part of it. In fact, police have basically wrote it off as a lot. I know Jess has some contacts in there. She's that girl that chewed you a new rear when y'all first came here. Yeah, it's a tough sale, but she might be able to help y'all get in and out of that part of the city without ending up in a parts bin at an organ shop. That's the spirit. I need a little time to get all my tools together to slice into Parallax's network, but y'all keep... Maybe y'all get lucky and find my data cache too. But I ain't gonna count on it. Jess is still hanging around here at Stardust, but I saw her head over to the VIP room. It's hybrid night, and she's a popular gal. Just please remember to play nice, or her friends will thump you some... I'll send Jess a message letting her know that y'all are looking for some assistance. Sure thing, huh? I've got to head on out of here and get started on set. Just have Turin let me know when y'all are ready.
Oh, I see Jess over there behind some ropes. Let's go over and say hi.
Oh, hell no. Look, I'm really trying to have a good time today, and the Human Revolution crud muffins have made that very hard for me. And your interrogation this morning took... I asked around about you, Journo, and I don't have anything to say to you. The last thing I need is you prodding at me without telling... Besides, the VIP section is only for hybrids and friends on... Hey, bouncer! We got a capital A asshole!
You heard her. Let's go.
How rude! She didn't even give us a chance to explain our... We have to get back in there and try to be reasonable. Surely she will see the importance of our task. But that bouncer probably won't let us back in. Perhaps we should try befriending someone near... It's a statistical long shot, but the worst case scenario shouldn't leave an excessive... Before messing with... survived! Fantastic effort!